Welcome back, everyone, to Light Novel Fiends Podcast. This is episode 75.
Very big 75, 3/4 of the way to 100.
Yeah. Biggest Gamer.
Adamar.
And we are back after a little bit of a hiatus.
A little bit.
And
like a month, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And Adamar was on vacation.
I was in Japan. I was in the motherland.
Oh, yeah.
We love this so much, we thought about starting to read Japanese light novels.
It's going to be the next... It's going to be one of the... As we branch out, because we be Chinese, Korean.
Yeah.
Gotta hit the trifecta.
Especially, we realized we've kind of ran through the list of Wuxia World. We're like...
Yeah, for like most of the good stuff.
Yeah, there's probably like still a couple novels we haven't read. But we've gone through a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially like you guys know that, you know, if we read 50 chapters in a week for the pod, we're not only reading 50 chapters. Like, we're reading like 150, 200 chapters a week regularly, I'd say, depending on how good a book is.
Yeah.
So, like, as soon as we're finished with the 50 chapters, if that's Wednesday, I'm reading something else till Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we have decided we're trying something new out, and we're going a different direction with the episodes going forward. So before, you know, you guys got a lot of review of what happened in the chapters we read and kind of like a recounting of it, right? While we put in our reactions into it while we talked about it. But we're trying to move away from that right now, and we're going to see how it goes if we, you know, we'll still kind of give you the topic points we're talking about, but we're just going to react to it. We're going to assume you guys came in and read the chapters, and for that we will be way more transparent about the chapters we're reading. So, like, for example, you guys knew it was 750 to 800, so we'll make sure it's very clear the chapters we're reading, so that you guys can, you know, when you come in, it's not like, what are they going to talk about? You should know, you know?
Yeah.
And we're just reacting to it, like, how excited we are to talk about it. I know you guys are probably excited from the chapters, so it'll be a place for us to just come together and, like, be excited about it and talk about it. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're going to do moving forward. So the videos are, like, way shorter than before. Like, you'll see why.
Yeah,
you'll know why. And I feel like I think we like the reactions more. Like, that's kind of like what we do when we, you know, when Biggest Gamer and I talk about these type of things anyways, because we've obviously read it, so we don't have to recount to each other. We might just be like, and then that one thing that he did, and then, like, we just talk about it.
Yeah.
And I think we enjoy that way more, and that's just something that, like, comes off like easier for us, and also something that I think would be more enjoyable to watch, because it's like we're giving you the peak stuff. We don't gotta talk about, like, sometimes we come out here and we're like, these parts were trash and this was trash and this was trash, but we're still gonna recount it because I feel like we have to.
Yeah.
Now we might say it's trash, but we're just dogging on it. We're not gonna tell you about everything that happened because you should know. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So hopefully that you guys like that new type of content. Yeah. Anything you want to add, man?
No, you can hit it off.
Alright, so also we would probably actually like we said a little earlier, we're gonna probably branch out from Wuxia World. We do that every once in a while anyways, but like we're like actively looking for new sites to read light novels on, specifically Japanese light novels, because we haven't really read many.
Yeah.
Or any at all, to be honest, except like a few on our own. But I don't know if I've ever like finished a Japanese light novel myself.
Most of them are. Some of them aren't done. So.
Right, man. We haven't. You know, something we're gonna branch into. So.
Because we read manga.
Yeah.
Watch anime.
Yeah.
We never hit the light novel, the really big for, you know, Japanese.
Yeah. So here we go. Any recommendations, put them in the comments. We have no idea what we're getting into here.
No
idea. I'm not gonna lie, I did try to read one light novel. It was The Rising of the Shield Hero.
You trying to read that light novel?
It was horrible.
I only read the manga.
It was horrible.
Really?
Yeah, like, I think maybe the website I used was horrible. I don't want to just dog the light novel like that. But the website I used was so bad. Like,
how was it? Like, bad in, like, what? Like, the formatting or something?
The formatting was horrendous.
It just felt, like, bad to read.
Yeah, and, like, it was, like, every sentence was its own line.
Oh.
And I was like, what is this? It was really... So I think, I'll rephrase that. The formatting on that website was trash. And that was the first ever, like, Japanese light novel I tried to read, and I was like, this is insane.
Oh yeah, because I remember when Rise of the Shield Hero came out. You loved that anime, bro.
I did first season, and then now I can't even finish the second season. I've never finished the second season.
Bro, because I told you that they trashed the ending for the first one,
Yeah.
and it led to them having to like change a lot of stuff in the second season because it wasn't the same.
Yeah,
and
the whole.
Sucked.
I haven't even finished it. I just know the spirit tortoise and all that thing, and it was not that great.
Yeah, because what happened there, I think, because they made it, they did cheat it. Because you know how like the whole thing was like, oh yeah, it's dark and like ominous and kind of like realistic for like the position you might be put in. Like if someone got transported to a world and they got their powers misunderstood, it was like, you're trash, get out of here.
Yeah.
They like at the ending, they decided to go with this happy ending. Nah, he was supposed to kill those two people at the end.
Who? Oh, you're talking about the axe hero and then the other girl?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they were supposed to kill him.
Bro, he personally... Well, he didn't actually personally do it, but he forced their hand. He was just like, you better do it, or I'm gonna be wreaking havoc in this bitch. He forced that queen to kill her own daughter.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
But she didn't kill her. She didn't kill her.
Yeah, not in the show.
But in the manga?
Yeah, the manga, he was literally forcing her hand. That's why I said, like, he was so badass now, because it was like, she, like, did all this terrible stuff to him, and he was like, revenge.
They went for, like, the funny route.
Yeah, because it was funny in the thing where, like, they just humiliated her.
Yeah, they called her, like, what's her name? Slut?
Yeah.
And then, like, her dad's name is, like, bitch or something.
Yeah.
And they forever have to be known for those are their names.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, what? This is not the type of show for that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It was the greatest.
So it lost the dark feeling for me because they went cheesy, and I was like, yeah. And then the manga fell off.
Really?
Yeah, like at some point I just didn't like it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, it was good until it wasn't. So.
Okay. All right. Well, off of that tangent. So you see, we're trying to do more stuff like that. I feel like that flows way easier for us than like the recounting stuff. Because I feel like you guys can tell. You know, if you watch the whole videos, like by the time we hit 45 minutes an hour, we're a little tired. We're just recounting all this stuff or whatever. But final update for videos, we're planning the main podcast video we come out every week with. That'll be on Thursday. So we record on on Monday. Release on Thursday. We're trying to finally do the shorts. We keep talking about the shorts. We never do the shorts. We're trying to start doing it. Release one on Sunday and Tuesday, so we got a constant stream of content for you guys. So that's what we're gonna be doing moving forward. And before we start beyond the Timescape, what are we reading next week? Well, we haven't talked about any of these so long. There's like a lot in these that we can talk about.
Bro, no idea, cause
like Nine Star has 167 chapters.
We just did that technically 2 episodes ago. And
the M Reincarnation is at 69 episodes, and that's close to ending.
Oh my god. I'm trying to think.
Absolute Resonance is already at 50 chapters. Wow.
Yeah, but that needs to hit 100.
Yeah, that's true.
We both know how that do.
Yeah. And then Splitting the Heavens, we've been reading it, but we have not talked about it.
Bro, too much has happened for that one.
We gotta do it at one point, though. Splitting the Heavens is fire.
It is fire.
Like I'm telling you guys, Splitting the Heavens only gets better.
Bro.
Every 100 chapters, this guy gets better. I don't know what he's doing. So, I think it's between 9 Star and Damn Reincarnation. What do you want to do?
Well, since we did 9 Star, like recently, let's do Damn Reincarnation.
Alright, so I think they did say it's going to end around 625, they said. Something around there. So I think we said we were going to do like 65 and 60.
Yeah.
So we're going to do 500 to 565, I believe, for this next... Is it? Yeah. Where is it? Did I get that right?
I think so. Or did we read past 500?
No, we were right to 500, I believe.
Okay. Then it should be 500 to 565 then.
Alright, so 500 to 565. And then we should honestly do 560 though. Because I'm seeing their arcs, like or their titles, you know how they don't actually do titles, they do one title for like 10 chapters?
Yeah.
It finishes at 560, the last one.
I'm giving 560.
Alright, so we'll do 500 to 560. The next time we read the Ember Incarnation, it will be the ending.
Yeah.
Damn, so sad. This
That
is what,
sad.
That's why we're branching out. We're running out.
That is so sad.
Yep.
That's a new author too, right? I don't think we've ever read that author before.
I don't think so. We just started reading him like last year, maybe.
You know what? I'm confusing it with the other Korean novel that did
Blood
ending.
Yeah. This guy, the author is. Doesn't say.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So it completes at 625, yeah. So.
Oh my god, bro, that's crazy. How many chapters is that?
It's at like 569 right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like probably like in a month and a half.
Yeah. But also another thing, guys. This has not been very clear and concise. I'm sorry. Another thing. Sometimes we were we record episodes, but like we would have like a backlog, and so sometimes when we're talking about certain chapters, they'll be like 30, 40 chapters behind. We're not trying to do that no more. So for example, like today we're talking about 750 to 800. You should get that on Thursday. You know what I mean? And then so we're gonna try to be closer so that you guys are like just finished reading it if you're reading it day to day or whatever. And yeah, so we're not like 50 chapters behind or something.
Also, Beyond Timescape's at 890.
I know. Like, should we just keep reading Beyond the Timescape? No, we can't do that. So, Damn Reincarnation, and then we'll probably go 9 Star, and then maybe back to Beyond the Timescape. We'll see. But alright, let's get it started on Beyond the Timescape. First things first, we actually left off on a crazy part.
Yeah.
Zukin goes to meet the Grand Emperor Sword Sage, and he basically gets known that, like, he's like the next...
He's the successor.
Yeah.
And he said the craziest lines. Honestly, the Grand Emperor, banger lines, bro. This was like, it was like watching like Marvel. Thanos was dropping hit after hit.
He was just basically coming, like, I don't know what it was about him, but he was coming, like, there's no small talk with him, you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here?
It's like the fate of the universe is on, or not the fate of humanity rests on your shoulders now. You shall take this blade and slay all those who want to destroy humanity.
Bro, I did not think it would escalate like this.
Me neither.
But, like, honestly, Beyond Timescape has every time gone beyond my imagination, I feel like. Because, like, they, like, go above and beyond every, like, arc. And I guess I'm just never ready for, I'm like, how can they be bigger?
Oh my
And then
God.
he's like, I'm making it bigger.
Bro, cause it just feels like it's the stacking factor.
Yeah.
It feels like math. It's like, we're going to the next level of math, bro. And I'm just like, bro, I didn't realize this level was that hard, man.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean he's the next successor of humanity? He's that spiritual.
Yeah, and
But
crazy line. He was, because he had him recite the Sword Sage.
Oh, yeah, Oath, yeah.
And he was just like, what do we do to our enemies?
Yeah, that was so sick. And then he was even the like last line of the Oath, where he was like, even onto like the Emperor, we can bear our sword or something like that.
Because he had said like we bear our swords at anyone who threatens humanity except for the Emperor.
Except for the Emperor.
And the Grand Emperor said, no, even the Emperor is not.
Oh yeah, so I guess that was an important part because before there was they're currently the Sword Sage, but before they were the Sword Pavilion or something like that. They had a different name.
Oh yeah.
It was just like the Sword. I think it was just the Sword Pavilion.
Yeah,
and back then, the Grand Emperor of like the Sword Sage, the Sword Pavilion, could kill emperors. Yeah. They had the authority. No, I guess kill. Kill.
Yeah, he had the authority to kill human emperors. Yeah. But not like.
But over time, they like took away their power.
Well, because no one else obviously was capable.
Yeah, true.
And two, I mean, no emperor wants
a sword hanging above their throat.
So for him though, I think it's like because he's the successor, he has that responsibility now, and the power now.
And it was sick when as soon as he left, I think he said, didn't the sword emperor like say it out loud to let everybody know? that like as soon as like Zoo King left, he like said it out loud for everybody to know he has the power to go against the Emperor, and it was like monumental because like the Emperor is like
I don't think he said that to everyone.
I think he did because Zoo King's power by himself, there's no way people are gonna respect it. Like comparatively, like I'm pretty sure he let the Emperor know because he can talk to other people. Like yeah, he's a wisp, but like he's a strong wisp, you know, strong soul.
See, though, are you sure he said that? He announced. I thought he announced that like he was the successor. I didn't realize he announced that like he could also kill the Emperor.
I think it was the implications. You know, like letting him know like he is my successor. He has he can do all that I can.
But I think most people don't realize that the Emperor can do that. Or the Grand.
I think they do, bro, because it like literally went shockwaves through everybody. Yeah, but and like they let it be known that he has like. His power or his authority is way different than so many other people's. The only region lord, the sword pavilion successor, like that has the Emperor sword.
Well, because they said the Emperor sword will kill anyone who threatens humanity. So that kind of put him on notice. But I don't think a lot of people think like, oh, even the Emperor counts for that, because a lot of people look at the oath and like, we can kill anyone but the Emperor.
But you know what it was? It might be the next part.
I think it's when
he gets the
when he goes to the
successor, the legacy place.
Yeah,
I think when he gets the legacy.
I think that's when people kicks in for a lot of the higher brass. Because that's what the part I was thinking of when you said that. I was like, yeah, I remember them being shocked because he received the inheritance from the Grand Emperor.
Where's that place? The planet.
It's on their. Their sovereign planet?
It's not called sovereign planet, it's something close to that.
It's their ancient planet.
Yeah.
Ancient something planet? Ancestry planet.
Ancestry planet? That's still off. We're close.
Ancestral home planet? Ancestral home ring? It's a ring, not a...
Alright, we're close. We're close.
I think of it as Jupiter. That's how it's like a massive gaseous planet with a ring around it. And beneath it is an abyss. And I'm not sure if they implied Brilliant Heaven was still down there. Is that what they said?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh wait, no, I think we learned about that before. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. We got a lot of these 50 chapters.
Yeah, we did.
Like, and then after this, Zoo King's just like going on his merry way, like chilling. He gets assassinated.
Mm-hmm.
Failed attempt. And like right after, I love what the Emperor did. Like, what was it, like 3 days later or a week later? I think it was within 3 days.
Yeah, it was pretty fast.
He brought everybody in and he was like, he was like, these are the culprits. Death.
Yeah.
Death. What's happening? I wasn't expecting that at all.
I was like, the intelligence gathering capabilities of these guys are incredible.
Bro, I was not ready, because I thought they were going to play you know how they always make it up for politic and stuff, that takes a long time, everything can get delayed,
it's like, this
backing.
This guy's married to this guy's family, or he's the nephew of this guy, this official. It was like, nope.
Boom.
You're dead.
And I love how they did it. It was like, literally turned him into nothingness. It was like, 1 death, 2 death, severing all karma, blah, blah, blah.
It's like, are you satisfied? It's like, I guess.
And even when he came out, what was it? Fulham Dark was like, he was a little stingy with the what is it, Destiny Aura.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she did say that. She was like, the Emperor's being stingy. I was like, damn, he could be stingy with the. She called him a cheapskate.
But you know what? I kind of agree with her, because what was the clause? She was like, oh, if you only when you get when you graduate from the academy, you'll get the full like Heavenly Marcus title.
Oh yeah, and I was like, what? So you couldn't.
So I think Heavenly Marcuses are right under Smoldering God, right? Because Heavenly Kings are the Smoldering Gods.
Yeah, well, didn't they say that Heavenly Kings were...
What?
Weren't they ranked differently back then than they are now?
Yeah, back then they were like Imperial Sovereigns.
Yeah.
And like they were just regular Imperial Sovereigns, and then peak Imperial Sovereigns were called Grand Emperors or something like that. I forget.
No, I don't think... No.
I don't remember. Bro.
Oh, you know what it was? I think you needed to be...
Oh, that's what it was. A Grand Marcus was Smoldering God back then.
Right? Yeah, Heavenly Marcus.
A Heavenly Marcus. And then a Heavenly King was Imperial Sovereign, and then
Quasi-Immortal.
Quasi-Immortal?
Is it Quasi?
No, I don't think so. Then it was Peak. We've done this before. We're not. We gotta write this down one day. Next time we hear, we'll write it down.
We actually do need to write down a cultivation list so we can just remember.
We will. But that's another thing we're trying to do, guys. We should have just wrote a memo, bro. Right off the memo. I feel like sometimes we forget our takes, like you're seeing right now. So after every Light Novel episode, our podcast episode, we're gonna write down all our takes, so that when we come back to the next episode, we can remember that. We can go off of. We can see who's right, who's wrong. I'm gonna be right most of the time. Let's be honest.
Bro, you had one lucky streak with 9 star for a little bit.
I was pretty good there for a bit. Yeah, but it's not always. I think when things go on scale, they just blow my mind on the proportions because I'm like, can't be bigger than this. It's bigger. But yeah, that was crazy. And then Clay Fox came out in the Red Dust Pavilion.
Yeah. So who invited him? It was two.
Two of those guys that went to the banquet with Seven Prince when Seven Prince went to the CC County.
Yes, it was them. They had met Zoo King and Kong, Big Bro Kong. I don't remember the last name. And then they're like, "Let's go to Red Dust Pavilion." He was like, "Sure." And then
the Clay Fox came out. What did she say again?
I remember.
Yeah.
So she obviously said, "Still want your Yang essence," and he was like, "Please
pause." What's up next? What's the real topic?
And then she said something crazy. The human emperor is attempting something that hasn't been done since ancient times.
And that's definitely a sign to the imperial priest out there, I feel like.
Yeah, they probably have a deal about some kind of protection. Because you know how they have the Son of Dawn, so now they're like officially like a powerful race again? Because they have, what's it called?
Meddling race, a domain treasure.
Domain treasure? But like, they were talking about how the human race, the Imperial Sovereign realm, got cut off because of the Heavenly Tao.
Yeah.
Because so the strongest you can be is a 9 level Smoldering God.
I don't remember if they said the peak Smoldering God, but they just said that like Smoldering God and inheritances are split. Like it's harder. It's because of the toxicity in the air due to the
mutagen.
The mutagen due to the mutagen from the god above.
Yeah.
The broken face god. They all paths to cultivation have been like severed. So like the path to Smoldering God is severed, and trying to get higher is like incredibly more difficult.
I thought it was just so hard to get up, and then path to Imperial Sovereign is severed.
I don't think it's been severed. I think it's implied, but I think what they said is the path to Smoldering God has been severed. So like only the luckiest of the luckiest can get there now, right? Like the most extremely talented.
You just have to be super talented.
Like people who could have been maybe Imperial Sovereigns back then are like they're barely hitting Smoldering God as well. I'm thinking they basically like just handicap people like crazy.
Yeah. And
I think that's obviously like implying that like the path to Imperial Sovereign has been cut as well. You know, the higher you get, the harder it is. This is what I think they're just trying to say in general.
So they cut a deal. Maybe it helps the human emperor get to the next level somehow.
Because he is a peak Imperial Sovereign.
Yeah.
He is a peak Imperial Sovereign.
And like we saw how strong the Grand Emperor was, right? So next level. Puts you over the top. But it's like one of the things where it's like you're strong enough to defend the race now, but you can't go any further.
Yeah, and that's what it was. He's a very ambitious guy. He's trying to like level up humanity, and to be honest, he's been kind of doing that. Yes. But that also showed us. That was pretty important in the Red Dust Pavilion because like Grand Emperor Sword Sage showed up and he was like he didn't show up, but like he sent out his aura.
Yeah, he was like, "Can you get out of here? Because gods aren't allowed to descend on humanity."
But we did kind of see, like, while gods are feared and revered in Reverend Ancient, they also are like a main part of everybody's societies, and like even in humanity, there's multiple gods that are like revered and praised and like.
Yeah, because they praise like the Clay Fox. There's the.
I think that's Starfire, right?
Yeah.
Starfire is the name.
And then, what else? The other members of our.
The Church of Departure.
Oh yeah, they.
I forget the god.
It's the No, that's the other group.
Yeah.
Because the other group, there's one group that's like for the broken face God.
I think that's the Church of Departure.
Is it? I thought they were separate.
There might be. I don't know. We have to. Yeah, they went through the 10 list of powers, and each of them has a god, basically.
Yeah, I don't think the Church of Departure is on the top 10 for that.
I think they are.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
They're across revered ancient. They're not a humanity thing.
Oh, I see.
I think that's the broken god then.
Yeah.
Broken face god then. That makes sense. It's across revered ancient. But I also could be mixing them up with the other one of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty big. Then we finally get to the academy that we thought we were getting to. I thought we were getting to 100 chapters ago.
We got to the academy.
No, actually, I remember. I thought we were going. Well, we were
yeah,
going to
before,
Moonray.
Yeah, you
So
were like,
I
we're
thought
going to
we
the
were-
academy, and I was like, going to the academy? It feels way too early to go
I
to the
thought we
academy.
were going 200 chapters ago. I was wrong. But here we are.
We're finally at the academy.
Yeah.
Um.
And we basically saw all the schools that were like, how they basically split them up where they were like each school can make it to Smoldering God. That's why they're like have the school in general.
Yeah, like they have some kind of inheritance. And Zuki, he like when they first got to the academy, he'd like been there for a month, just kind of like showing through.
Mm-hmm.
He had been talking to this random guy. Oh, and everyone's identity is hidden in the academy.
Yeah.
Everyone wears a mask, so no one knows who anyone is. It's for, equality purposes.
And our boy joins the Xeno Immortal School.
Yep. So
It was made for him, bro.
it really. I mean, that's what the author said. Made for him.
Yeah.
So there's two things. So there's a school called the God Merging School.
Mm-hmm.
Xeno Immortal, and basically the objective of both of these schools is to repair the path to Imperial Sovereign.
They know this, bro.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I went into my...
You went into robot mode.
Yeah, I did.
Which did you like more, though? Like, if you had to pick one, which one would it be?
I don't know. So to me, it feels basically on everything we know so far. Because Bazoo King said that, like, to walk the path like a Xeno Immortal, you have to slay gods. And
That's sick.
And that idea, that prospect sounded cooler to the masculinity part of me.
Yeah.
And it's like, becoming a god, I feel like that's just kind of boring, bro. Like, that's just like, anyone can do that.
You mean like merging with them?
Well, like, you were...
Or you mean becoming one?
Well, I guess, like, it did say merging, but to me, like, when they say merging, I feel like that's, at that point, you're just becoming a god. Because they said you have to shed your humanity.
Well, I think there's a different... I think it's totally a different... Like, it's kind of the same goal, is the same, but the ways to get there are completely different. You know what I mean? One of them is replacing your actual body.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's with the god body.
Like replacing my fingers with God fingers, replacing my arm with the God finger, replacing my blood with God blood. The other one is I myself become a god. So all my parts
so
are
that's
God
different,
and human. You know what I mean?
Because that affects your soul and stuff.
Yeah.
Too.
So personally, I see them both, and I feel like the Xeno Immortal, it just makes more sense. But like with the results, like I think it's just kind of, I think it was severed basically, and Zoo King made it whole.
Yeah.
Because they were just going about it the wrong way, and basically Zoo King was like, your way, it works, super slow.
Yeah.
Take you 10,000 years to hit anything impactful. Now, if you want to do something quick, you start your path to godhood, and then you start your schooling. And I think that...
Because they said, like, you need a powerful soul.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the biggest thing was because, like the method was right, but the problem is, like, the starting point was so inconvenient.
Yeah.
It was like, doing this will give you a strong soul, but if you want it to be effective, you need a strong soul.
I think also a big part of it is the reason Zoo King was so crazy for it was because he would already started his path to godhood. Like, he's gone through the, like, that first, like, crazy thing, I forget what it was called. The glimpse of God.
So
glimpse of God
that like, obviously changed his soul.
And I think for the Xeno school to be successful, people have to start there.
Yeah. Well, they just have to start, like, any kind of soul strengthening technique, but obviously using God power is best because that's kind of like, it's like divinity.
I don't really think that like a strong soul can cover
What he did.
what he did. That's why I think it really needs to be that path to godhood has to start first, and then the Xeno school. I think the Xeno technique is supportive. I don't think it's the main thing.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think you have to be. I think the Xeno school has to be looked at as like has to be reformed to a path of godhood, and then the Xeno technique is what advances your path. Because that's exactly what
like
gives to Zuking.
Yeah, like if Zuking didn't exist, they would have to go that route because one, like cultivating to become a god, like this is just easier, obviously, because in Reformation with the broken faced god, like that's like the main cultivation method now.
I wouldn't say the main.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. How many people are gods?
There's probably a lot of gods.
There are a lot of gods, but I feel like there's a lot of. I wouldn't say the majority of them are gods.
Well, I say the main cultivation, like, you can be the strongest.
Okay, yeah, but I wouldn't say it's the main cultivation system.
Well, I only say that because, like, just because, like, a bunch of people cultivate one way, if they're all weak, that's not the main system. You know?
But I feel like
you can say, like, it's like the old system now. It's not.
I guess, yeah. That's fair.
That's just how I think of it.
That's fair.
It's kind of like it's like having streaming services or like cable. You know, like a lot of people still have cable.
Yeah.
But streaming is
the new way.
It's a new way and it's the better way.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like that's a bad metaphor because streaming's
right.
going down.
I thought about that. No, cable's not making a comeback.
No, it's definitely not making a comeback. But the way streaming has made it so that, like, because they've basically eliminated cable. I feel like streaming, to get the same streaming service, you have to pay way more subscriptions. Whatever. Let's not get into it. But I get what you're saying. After that though, he went through a crazy power up. And, you know, there's never nothing good that happens without some bad. And we find our little boy Prince. What's that scheme?
Seventh Prince.
And
we got. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I went back into that.
Yeah, the scheme was crazy. And honestly, I love the way it was a little plot armor, not plot armor, but like very convenient that Zoo King just like
always able to figure it out.
Yeah, like he just got crazy strong on his god powers. And because he got so good at his god powers, he can start using the god powers to reverse time to find out what happened in that scheme.
Oh.
It was like very convenient, you know what I mean? Like he just got the power up and then something happened and so he's like, ha.
Yeah, because what had happened, I mean, like the Seventh Prince, like he went insane.
He really did. I can't believe he said I'm gonna slaughter.
It was kind of
millions.
It's kind of a huge jump because like after he joined the God merging school, he was like in the limelight, like, oh, we're chilling. And then he hears the Xenomorph school's about to ramp back up. And like he didn't even know it had anything to do with Zoo King. So I was just kind of like, why is he doing this?
Remember, I think it was because of I think right before this, I think something important was that the reason why is because the Emperor put those 7 sticks up, and he was like the right of inheritance has started. Whoever's flame or whatever's candle is the strongest at the end of like whatever months.
Yeah,
because at 11 months.
Yeah, because that happened because of Zoo King's assassination.
Yeah,
the scandal came out. It like exposed everyone's.
So I think that's why he was going a little crazy because he was like, I'm on the timer. I need to produce huge results, and this is a way to do it, killing millions.
Yeah.
And that was horrible. Zoo King got his ass, and he stopped the scheme and everything, and that.
Well, he didn't really stop it.
No, he didn't stop it,
but he figured it out, and honestly, you say it's plot armor. I don't know if I'd say it was plot armor.
I wouldn't say it goes for a plot armor. It was just very convenient.
They got.
Because it wasn't plot armor per se, it was just like...
He had a huge power up,
he
investigated the crime,
and
he solved the crime. He solved it. Hey, he had that... He had the time reversal technique for a long time. But what was cool was... Because he saw multiple things. I actually like the deduction he used, though.
Oh, that was very cool.
Sick.
I did think
because he was just like trying to figure out who saw him. He was like, this object saw him.
Yeah,
and he got reminded.
Whatever, right?
Yeah, and he got reminded because of the teleportation.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, oh yeah, that got mutated by the mutagen.
That was.
So he used the same technique on the, I forget what item it was.
It was a lamp.
Lamp.
Yeah.
And then, because he was just like, oh, this lamp saw it.
And that was, bro, what is it? 12 Princes, which is, what's the guy who our prince that travels with the king? Yeah, his brother. That was his brother who showed up.
Yo!
I was like, what?
I was just about to say, because I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw 2 figures, but I couldn't remember what the other one was. But I knew it was important.
Yeah, the 11th brother is still alive.
Yeah, I was like, what?
He was like, and I forget, but he was kind of hoeing us because he was like, I'm not going to meet my brother or whatever. Oh, whatever. I don't know.
Well, yeah, we'll see what happened. Well, we do know.
Yeah.
Probably revenge.
Probably revenge, something.
Because we know the story is his mom died.
Yep. We don't know why.
He was supposed to die.
And yeah, in the 11th.
So she was clearly murdered.
Yeah.
Like we've been knowing that she got murdered.
Yeah.
But by who? You don't know. And the Emperor, he stopped all investigations. Maybe he had a hand in it.
And so King now has the power to be like, we're opening that.
Oh, because with the sword?
Yeah.
I don't think he can just go up and be like...
Bro, I think he can do whatever he wants.
Bro, because...
To be honest.
No, because remember what happened?
What?
Okay, so after Zoo King killed the 7th Prince, which was shocking.
That was insane.
He literally pulled... Because they had a Tao debate.
Yeah.
Remember, the Human Emperor brought him back to his thing.
That was crazy, bro. I just gotta say, bro, the speech.
Yeah, I know. I want to get back to it. Before that, he brought him back to the palace. And he was like, "Pull the sword out."
Yeah.
Get it to kill me, and he was just like, "Nope. It'll only kill people. You can't control it."
The mind games this man was playing, bro.
Like, you can't. Since you can't kill me, I'm not
evil.
Well, it's not evil. I'm not an enemy to humanity. So that's a whole
other thing,
different interpretation.
Yeah.
So
he's such a player for that, bro.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. So I'm just like, how deep is the scheme with the Imperial Preceptor? And does he have like backup plan? Like, oh, if he backstabs me, I'm gonna get his ass.
I think that, to be honest, my thing with that is I 100% think that he cannot get slashed by the sword because his mentality as an emperor is the means justify the ends.
Oh, for humanity.
For humanity. So I think his end is he wants to rise humanity, not to the level they were at before. Obviously, that's his ultimate goal.
But just whatever level it can.
Yeah, whatever it can be, and like keep rising. But in the process, they're gonna align themselves with Torchlight, do some evil shit on the sidelines.
They are aligned with Torchlight.
Yeah, align themselves with Torchlight, do some super crazy shit on the sidelines, kill vast waves of people, probably humans. You know, stuff like that. That while maybe evil,
no, we can't kill humans.
I think he can, bro.
Bro, he literally. We just saw this.
But like maybe not to the numbers of 7th Prince. But like if you kill 10 humans, like Zoo King's sword is not just gonna be like I can kill you now.
Well, depends on the humans.
Depends on the humans, yeah.
Slices those, officials.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But like I feel like his thing is means justify the end. So even though like he's technically like maybe his ultimate goal is a great point for humanity, but along the way
there's a lot of blood. Well, it's like what happened with the 7th Prince when he did the same thing to.
But I think it's totally different. Like I don't
know. I'm talking about like originally when like he came to save them and he sacrificed all those guys.
Exactly like that, bro. Except a little different because that one was too obvious. You know what I mean?
I don't think that. I think the Emperor is in too much of a tight space to be doing that. First of all, because honestly, if he really did condone that, he wouldn't have taken him back after he got sun-dawned by Zoo King.
Rising Sun.
Yeah.
Boom.
But I could see that happening. Like that's a classic. Yeah, this is for humanity.
Yeah.
Type mindset. But yeah, the 7th Prince. The title of the video is gonna be "Execution of a Prince" because that was insane.
The whole Dow debate was crazy. First of all, shout out to the Xeno Immortal Schoolmaster.
Bro,
He put on. He put on for school, bro.
He literally went. He was all in. Bro.
And the fact that not a single disciple went up there, first of all, fake as hell.
No.
Fake as hell. And then he went up there. What is it? There's like hundreds of God merging school people on the other side, disciples and the headmaster. And he was like, I might have not been gifted a lot, but I got enough. And he just went out, bro. I was like, I love that guy.
Yeah. Honestly, it was so funny because like for the Tao debate, what was it? It's the Heavenly Tao,
yeah,
and then the discussion, right?
Yeah.
And then the baby came out, and they were just like, Ancient Heavenly Tao.
Yeah.
And they were like, what?
30,000 meters of light.
Yeah. Boom. Zoo King was just like, where's my son at?
Yeah. The baby or whatever. That was actually hilarious.
Originally it was like 7. I was like, 7? They couldn't even get 10, bro.
Nope.
How much did the other have? I can't remember.
Some random.
Well, who cares? Because they lost.
They lost. And then Zoo King, I forgot. Next up discussion came, and then Zoo King came out, did that crazy shit, slayed the 7th prince, and I remember my favorite part, bro. My absolute favorite part.
Oh.
When he was when the 7th prince was like, Father, let me ring the bell. It'll prove my innocence. Zoo King's like, no need. I'll prove your innocence.
Well,
you're dead.
Well, because he literally said, why use a bell when you can use a sword?
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
that shit went crazy, bro. That shit went crazy.
I was like, what? That's the domineering aspect we like.
Bro, that chapter, I was not ready.
I was ready.
Like, to kill a prince in front of the emperor. I'm right here. I'm the emperor.
And 5 heavenly kings, by the way.
5 heavenly kings. Zoo King says, I do not care.
He was literally... Because he showed all that evidence, and I was just like, what's going to happen here? Is he just going to, like, lock him up? And he was like... He pulled out that sword, and I was like, oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
And then... 1 shot, 1 kill, bro.
Also, we gotta make it clear here. Zoo King is like basically he's like almost a 4th tier existence of Void Returning at this point.
Was he?
He can fight 3rd tier people. I think he can dominate 3rd tier people. Because anybody at his same level, he's wrecking.
Yeah.
And he can fight at 3rd Void Returning level. So I think 4th Void Returning people are the only people who can challenge him right now. And let's say 7th Prince. I think the 7th Prince either he just hit. He's basically speak spiritual right now, trying to become. What is it called? Void Returning Expert. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that was insane.
Bro, nothing could have prepared me for that.
It was really the peak, bro. The stage.
Yeah, he did it in front of everyone.
Literally.
And it was just so funny. It was like he did not care about the human emperor's authority. It was like because everyone had realized, and only he could challenge the human emperor's authority. Like he has the authority to challenge him, but everyone was like, he's not gonna actually do it.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
If he needs to die, he's gonna die. And I was like, okay, that's crazy.
That was definitely the biggest part because the emperor saying, "All right, go hit the bell," and Zoo King like, "No." I'm putting him on trial right here.
He said, we have the perfect item for this. Your bell, my sword. I think we know which one to choose.
Yeah, and just like that, the candle fizzled out on the stage. So, how many are left? I know that there's 3 daughters, but 2 of them can't participate or have given up their participation.
Yeah, they're married.
They're married. The one daughter that I think it's like 5th.
Third princess.
3rd princess.
And the first prince.
I don't think the first prince can, because he's half Dark Moon.
No, he can.
He can? Is it half Dark Moon?
No one just considers him because he's half Dark Moon.
Ah, okay. So I think the 9th brother, whichever brother or is the 9th prince, whichever prince it is, that's part of the school, he can't do it because he's part of the school.
It's like 4th, 5th. Is there a 6th and then 8th, 9th?
I don't even remember, bro. All I know is Ningen.
No, yeah, because it is. Because there's only 3 girls.
Yeah.
And the rest are boys.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So the 9th can't. But I don't really care.
Now 7th and 10th are dead.
I know who's winning. How do you say his name again?
Ningyan.
Ningyan. He's winning.
Ningyan Guye.
Ningyan Guye.
Yeah.
The next emperor. Even though he will be a puppet.
We can all see that coming.
Yeah. He's gonna be the happiest puppet alive.
He'll be Crown Prince.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're fighting for Crown Prince.
Yeah, that's true. Because the emperor is technically peak of his powers.
He's not gonna be dying anytime soon. Unless.
we both did the same look.
Because I realized, I was like, wait, this is urgent. Unless he might actually be getting clapped, bro. Oh my, I didn't even think about that. What if he just gets clapped at the end of his deal, bro? With the
Imperial Priest over there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah, Urgent, you can't have humanity shamble. Like, we already went through the whole war with, what's it called? What are they called? The Holy Tides?
Yeah.
And we saw that darkness, bro. That Emperor Falls is 10 times worse than that, man. I don't know if we can go for all that.
Please, Urgent, the next 50 chapters. I know they're going to be crazy, but they can't focus on humanity. Because if they do, and if it goes as crazy as the last 50 chapters, that means somebody's dying. And they're very high up on the top.
Yeah, they have to be.
So, actually, yeah, who knows what's happening next. But these 50 chapters were insane. The 7th Prince execution.
Yeah, and honestly, we kind of ended off where it sucked to end it off. Because
it was so awesome. Because the 7th Prince died like chapter 797.
Yeah.
And it was like, I need to read more.
And then he was about to... Well, I guess, I don't know. He probably does die because he's exposed by Zhaozhu as
the Bai Zhaozhu.
He was the headmaster of the God Merging School.
And he
was like, hey, you still gonna be a bitch about your beliefs?
Yeah,
and I was like, in front of everybody again.
Or admit that you're torchlight.
Yeah, and then what was it? He was summoning a god domain. And that whole last chapter was filled with just insights. So many insights. So we were talking about this earlier where they were talking about how the spirit trove realm, you use a heavenly Tao to control the world that you create. And he applied it to Reverend Ancient, where they, immortals back in the day, use heavenly Taos to control Reverend Ancient and suppress the brilliant heaven gods. And I was like, that's brilliant. Incredible deduction. Because I didn't even think of that.
Incredible deduction. Yeah, that was pretty good.
He also mentioned stuff about how gods, like, they have like a bunch of freedom. It's like everything comes to them. It's like the difference between immortals control the laws. Gods are like blessed by the laws. You know, the laws will willingly do work for them, whereas like immortals have to can actually control it like a puppet.
Yeah. But I think that's all we got for these 50 chapters.
Bro, that was insane.
That was insane.
Bro, if we had to do what we did and break it down, 2 hours.
Easy.
Because there's too much stuff where I have to be like, this is like, I have to say this, that, some other stuff.
We didn't even talk about the inheritance, but honestly, we all knew what was happening.
Oh my god.
We knew what was happening.
The inheritance.
We knew what was going to happen. He just destroyed everybody.
Oh yeah, because he got the inheritance. Yeah, because...
The only crazy part about that whole thing was as soon as he got the sword, the Imperial Preceptor was like, great job, bro.
Because he took off his mask and everyone just realized they're like...
And then I think he literally said, great job, bro.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
They were just like, why do they look alike so much? And I was like, because they're brothers.
Yeah.
Oh my. And I know the shock is crazy for that. And honestly, if I was one of those officials and I saw that and then I saw Zoo King execute the prince, I'd be like, yo, are they forming a coup?
Yeah, they're forming a rebellion, bro.
Because
I was thinking the same thing.
I was like, because
they must associate, but I think Zoo King kind of made it clear, like, I'm not messing with him, but like obviously everything could be a facade.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It could look like they're just playing to not like each other to just start a coup, and with their power, they could. Because I mean, Imperial Preceptor,
he must be like
the 4th prince is his disciple. He could easily just mind control the guy or something, you know.
True.
Or put him on the crown as a puppet king, whatever.
Basically, what King is doing. He's just a good guy. To be honest,
he's not trying to make Ning Yang the crown prince.
Yes, he is, bro. He literally said he was.
Okay, but he's not trying to like. He's not like we're gonna make sure you rule the human race.
But like, you have to know that whatever King does will be law. So like, I don't think he's gonna be a puppet king, as in a puppet emperor, as in like he will only do what King says he will do. But whatever King says he will do, he will do. There's a difference. You know what I mean? Like, he will have his own free will to do. He'll be the leader, but whatever King says is what will happen.
Okay, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
But I don't even know if like that's. What if they make like? What if he's like, nah, I'm all set, and then like the third princess is like crown prince.
Bro, he been showing that like fire. You know he wants to become the crown prince. He just doesn't have it in him. He can't. Till he met King, and he's like, big bro.
He still doesn't have it in him.
Yes, he does.
He didn't even get an inheritance,
bro. But did you not see him ring the bell? You didn't remember that whole speech?
Oh, he did ring the bell. That doesn't mean he can be strong though. It just means he has a strong will.
And a strong will is all you need when you're next to King. He'll do the rest.
I guess it's true.
So, I'm not gonna lie, that was a baller moment by him.
It was.
When he was like, I don't care about you anymore. If you want to accept me, you can accept me. I give up my name as Guye. I am Ning Yang. Boom.
Ring that bell.
I was actually love that part. I love that part.
But see, so now I'm wondering, what are we gonna do with the 11th brother? Because he's alive.
That will have to be looked at another day. I feel like he's just going back to the shadows.
Bro.
He's definitely important.
In the next 50 chapters,
we won't hear about him.
No, we're hearing about him.
We won't hear about him. Maybe the next 100.
He's making a splash. Terrorist attack.
Nope.
Bro.
Nothing.
Bro, the only way he's alive is because there's a traitor.
100%. But I'm telling you, he's not showing up the next 50.
Oh my, what if the Imperial Preceptors, though? Pulling the strings.
I don't think so.
What? Why not?
I think Imperial Preceptor is definitely pulling strings, but I don't think he's pulling his strings.
So we're saying this is a third party?
Yeah, but I have no idea what the third party is trying to do.
So it's Human Emperor, Imperial Preceptor, and third party.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an interesting theory. I deny it.
We'll see, we'll see.
Actually, maybe he could just be working on his own for revenge. No.
Yeah, no. But yeah, that's what we got. Episode 75, 3/4 of the way to 100 of Lightning Off Fiends podcast. It's been Adamar.
Who's Gamer?
Peace.